Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions, and in the next 8 minutes, my plan is to explain to you exactly what led to my not success today. Yesterday, I uploaded a video that was a pre-recording recap of one of my trades on Friday on how I made a little bit over $5,400 profit. I try to make this like really cool, like edit. Some people liked it, some people really didn't. And just like I explained my success not only yesterday, but the day before that, the day before that, and the day before that, I want to talk about exactly the mistakes that I made to lead to a $760 loss. Some of you guys might be asking, dang, that's a lot of money. Trust me, I know that it's a lot of money. It sucks. But I've been trading a little bit. I've been trading this ETF that I've been trading for a very long time. It's been a lot more volatile. And my days, like my $5,000 day, that's my biggest day ever by far. And the really cool thing about that is that I mean, not the really cool thing about that, but I know that when I trade, like you guys have to, if you guys see my videos like 2-3 weeks before this, I was locking in like $500, maybe like $1,000 once or twice a week, if that a day. And the past 2 to 3 weeks, due to the volatility, and I've been explaining it as much as possible, due to the volatility that I've been experiencing with these natural gas ETFs, I've been able to really like amplify what it is that I've been able to make, right? My $3,000 day, $3,200 day on Monday. Feel free to, I want you guys to check this out. If you guys, again, are new to my channel, check this out. I was up $1,000 in the morning. This was Monday morning, but check out this video, the top 3 Thanksgiving stocks I chose. I show my profits of the $3,200, 3,271 if I'm not mistaken. And then if I'm not mistaken, on Tuesday, I was up, that was actually very little. So I updated you guys all on my social media account. If you guys follow me on YouTube, it should be under the community aspect. And it was like $373, right? And then when it comes down to my trades yesterday, not yesterday, I apologize. It was on Wednesday, $2,500. Absolute like ridiculous profit. That's huge. That's huge for me, right? I was up over $6,000 the week. Just to put it into perspective, if I hit my goal on a weekly basis, that's $2,500. So I was having an absolute killer week. Just like last week. Last week I closed my biggest week, $10,000. Let me explain to you exactly what happened today. First of all, I want to show you my losses. I took a $2,230 loss on UGAS. I was up on UGAS. For those that follow me on, if you're part of Learn Plan Profit, I kept you guys up to date. Right as I landed from my flight from LAX to Phoenix, I locked in $311 profit, if I'm not mistaken. Took another position. I'm excited to show you that one. And then on DGAS, I made $1,470 profit. Altogether, I was down total on the day, $760. That's how much I lost today. I want to explain to you exactly the mistake that I made today, right? I woke up at 3 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time, California time. I had to catch my flight. I saw that natural gas during pre-market hours was showing signs of a sell-off, right? So we saw the sell-off happening. This was natural gas, and then it started to sell off. It started to sell off, right, based on where it was as of yesterday. Actually, no, this was Thanksgiving. So when the market actually closed, this was Thursday, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this was Thursday. Had a huge sell-off. So this is where it closed on Wednesday, and this is where we were at, Friday morning right before the market opened. So we were down. And it was showing signs of a sell-off, and then all of a sudden it really started to pick up. So if you're part of Learn Plan Profit, there's this little section called Trade Ideas, and it's where only I post and I keep the group up to date, right? Today in the morning, right, I was at the airport, LAX, and I wanted to keep the group up to date on direction. I don't shout out stocks to trade or anything like that. I just keep people up to date. Altogether, what I said was like, hey, just a reminder that DGAS is trending up during pre-market hours. Natural gas continues to sell off. Keep an eye if the direction holds or changes. Same thing with /GC and /CL. There was a pretty solid sell-off. And again, just make sure that you take that into consideration due to the correlating ETFs. Then natural gas is trying to trend up before pre-market hours. I found that so interesting because this always almost happens for natural gas based on the past 2 weeks. Market's about to open. Market opened here in Arizona at 7:30 a.m. Right, but pre-market hours opens at around 5 o'clock. So we started to see signs of it breaking above the middle VWAP. It started to push up. Look at this resistance that it was building here. Right, altogether the direction was changing. That's what I want to get at. Started making higher highs. Right as I landed, I took a position and I was able to sell for $311 profit. Let me show you guys this. So again, I kept the group up today. Profits. And I think I posted my thing here. Let's see. Really sorry for the little delay. I actually don't think I'm going to be able to fit this all under 7 minutes. Oh, here we go. So I went up $300, down 2.2K, down 700 on the day. So I explained everything, how I was up $311, then I took a $2,200 loss, and then I made $1,400, which ended the day at a total of $7,600, down 760. So my mistake was this area right here. My number one mistake that I made. I bought and I sold, locked in profits. I'm traveling. I'm traveling. I'm from California to Phoenix. And then I see some consolidation at, not on natural gas, right? Not on natural gas, but I was trading U-gas. I sell, and guess what happens? I'm known for this. I sell way too early. All of a sudden, this thing pushes up to about 170. And then pulls back. Guess what I did? As it was pushing up, when I locked in profits, I think it was at 167.30 if I'm not mistaken. I locked in my $311 profit and I see this thing push up. I'm like, crap, FOMO. Guess what I did? Something that we always talk about not doing. My mistake. Again, it might have just been my emotions of traveling. I don't know what it is. Mistake I made. Bought in at 169.60. Absolute, I could not have gotten at a higher price point. I don't think I could have. And then guess what? It pulls back. I'm like, hey, it's cool. It's still above the EMA line. We're still seeing signs of an uptrend pattern. Pulls up. Crap. It's actually starting to trend below the overall, EMA. And look at this. Not once, not twice. 2 times. Yeah. I had to cut losses at a decent price point. I didn't cut losses here. Where I cut losses, where it wasn't, when it broke below $160. That's what led to my loss of where are we at? Right here. Of the $2,200. That's what led to my loss. And I was like, I deserve that. I was still up on the day, even when it was pulling back a little bit, because I was up the $311 and it pulled back a little bit, I was still up 115 on my overall day. I could have just locked in profits. I knew there was obvious signs of a resistance at 170. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. How many times have we talked about when there's a obvious resistance and it's struggling to break above a price point? Don't be afraid to lock in profits or to cut losses, because you could always get in at a lower price point. Unfortunately, I didn't follow that rule today. Didn't lock in profits, and it's something that I've been staying very true to. I've been locking in profits consistently, and again, not letting the FOMO get to me, just locking in profits and being able to hold back. Today just got the best of me. I was just like, really, I'm just going to end the day at $311 profit? No, I want to end it on a really good note. Guess what? Now I'm down 760, right? Sold off, started to break its pattern. Shortly after I announced that, what's it called? Well, when I went to Trade Ideas, and shortly after I announced that I wanted to give everyone the understanding that, hey, natural gas is about to break below the middle VWAP. So what that means is if natural gas is about to break below the middle VWAP, when it begins, I actually meant the SMA line. It's actually U-gas that began to break below the middle VWAP. It was around this general area here. We started to see a sell-off. And then guess what? When U-gas sells off, D-gas pushes up. And that is exactly, again, we broke above the middle VWAP here. It started to show signs of an uptrend. And I was able to make $1,400, almost $1,500 profit. I sold at, if I'm not mistaken, what was it? Okay, 62, no, a total of 10,000 shares, and I sold at an average price of 302, and it hit highs of 315. Again, I sold at a price point where the top VWAP was at. It made sense to me, and I walked away. That was my mistake today. Because I made my video yesterday, and I want you guys to know, this ended my green streak. I consistently locked in profits, if I'm not mistaken, for 2.5 weeks. It was one of my longest like consistent streaks. And it's not just like, oh, like I'm making like a little bit of money every single day. It's like I was absolutely killing it every single day. And I was telling Justin, like my account right now is over $45,000. I was telling Justin, like, I know I'm going to take such a huge loss that it's going to be unreal. Like I usually withdraw my account. I pay myself at the end of the month. And I put my account back at $30,000 every single time at the end of the month. And I told Justin, I need to do it now because I know due to the volatility and due to the account value, I'm going to take a loss. And I'm so happy that I was able to somewhat control and recover the nearly $1,500 on DGAS, but it just got to the best of me today. Easiest way to put it. I don't know what it was, if it was the traveling, just the emotions of the holiday or whatever the case may be. I made a mistake. I made a video yesterday talking about what led to my success about making $5,400, and today I took a loss. And I wanted to explain exactly how I explained yesterday on how I made that money, on how it is that I took a loss. And actually, I see a question right now by Nicholas. How is it that he's always smiling in the thumbnails? Guys, and trust me, this is something, it's a tough pill to swallow. But red days are inevitable. But if you focus, the only way, I don't care how consistent you are, the only way that you can consistently grow your account is if you can control, if you can manage how much money you give back. And I know that's like, well, no shit, right? I'm sorry for my foul language, but it's like, that's just something that you have to understand. And trust me, it was a very hard obstacle for me to overcome. And the way to do that is to trade with such a small dollar amount that the emotional aspect isn't there. That you focus on the patterns, that you focus on the growth, that you focus on the direction, that you focus everything when it actually just comes down to your analysis and just remove the monetary aspect. Red days are inevitable, just like Michelle said, right? I wanted to show you guys what led to my failure today. I talked about overtrading. I talked about, traveling and community and being maybe a little bit more stressed than I normally am. I talked about obvious signs of it being overbought, yet I had FOMO, right? And I talked about there's obvious signs of a resistance, and I saw it 3 times, and I still did not lock in profits or cut losses quick enough, which led to a huge loss. I would have ended the day over $1,000 today, putting me over $7,000. Check out all my videos for this past week. Monday, $3,200 profit. Tuesday was kind of a slow day, but $373 profit if I'm not mistaken. I post all of this. I post my profits. I post my recaps. I go live on Instagram. The Learn Plan Profit group gets to watch me trade live every single day. And then on Wednesday, right, $2,500 profit. I was up over $6,000. I ended the week still up over, I think, $5,400, a little bit more than that, even with my loss. But again, the only way that you can grow your account is if you can manage how much money that you lose. So I would, if I were someone that was just getting started, I would become a professional in cutting losses. Become a true professional. Instead of, again, it's good to identify patterns and it's good to focus on growth, but you need to play the defense to, at least be able to manage the offense, right? So let's keep it simple. Let's lock in those profits. Let's manage that risk. And if you're going to be like, well, what the heck? I don't need to manage my risk. I'm not going to take a loss. I wish you the best. Start paper trading, start practice everything that you learn, and please just make sure that you understand the importance of risk management. Wish you guys an amazing and absolute killer Black Friday. I hope you guys killed it. I do want to let you guys know that our Learn Plan Profit $500 in laptop giveaway is tomorrow. So if you've enrolled, if you've taken part of our Black Friday special as of yesterday, and for those that still, I think we have like 6 hours left, it's that first link in the description. It's $75 off right now. Not only do you get a discount, the biggest sale, right? $75 off. But on top of that, you are automatically enrolled in the giveaway tomorrow. So $500 and a laptop we're going to be giving away. You don't have to do anything special. You just had to enroll between the dates of the 18th of November to the 23rd. So as of today. So today's the last day, and then we announce the winner tomorrow. That's really just it. So again, be sure to click all the links down below to stay connected. If you want to watch me trade live every single day, then that's that first link in the description. If you want to join our free Facebook group, we run the largest Facebook group out there for those who invest in the stock market, a little bit over 170,000 members. That's that third or fourth link in the description. This is a pretty good question. So Ricky, what's the difference between your Learn Plan Profit course and your YouTube videos? The biggest thing is, again, you can learn everything that you want to when it comes down to invest in the stock market on YouTube. The biggest thing is the course is structured. They're all different videos, and it's straight to the point. On top of that, you get access to the Learn, Plan, Profit private group chat. And the biggest thing is the reason that I charge for it is I invest time every single day. It's not just the course. It's, again, you work with me every single day. I trade live every single day. You get to ask me questions live every single day. If it's something that you would see a value working with me closer, then that's that option. But again, 100%, we have that we have the YouTube videos just for you if you're someone that's structured enough to learn by yourself. That's the whole difference. If you need a little bit more assistance, then that's why I offer that live trading option, because you get to see me enter and exit positions, share my thought process, and on top of that, ask me questions. We have so many members within Learn, Plan, Profit. If you're part of TechBud Solutions, feel free to ask any of them and what they think. I want their honest opinion, and if they recommend it, great. And if not, then maybe they can give me some suggestions on what I can do to improve it. So wish you guys an absolute amazing holiday. Stay safe, lock in those profits. Hope you guys got some good deals for Black Friday. And for all those that are still interested, hopefully you guys can take advantage of the Learn, Plan, Profit Black Friday deal. Wish you guys the best. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.